the people do it, you know what I mean? Yeah. But not me, myself. I just get too fucking easily distracted with the expansiveness of the game. So, I got the Dragon Rend shout, found the Elder Scroll, and now I gotta try and negotiate a peace between both sides of this civil war. Yeah. Yeah. To give me my chance to defeat Alduin. Yeah. So for yeah, for the Greybeards to act as mediator, you know, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I own Hollifrost Farm outside the city. It's honest work, if a bit dull.
Oh, good for you. How much cash I got? I only got $3 grand. Yeah, but Steve doesn't seem as stressed out as he was there a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
Let me guess.
Just family sometimes,
Algrif won't give us her.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
And then after I do this main mission, that's when I'll come back and I'll choose my side in the Civil War.
The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure
Then you'll
on the
see
White
some
One.
good shit too.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you? Is that so? Yes. You were with us in Helgen. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. I'm always looking for able fighters. Seems we're all. So long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity, we'll welcome you into our ranks. He knows that. They all know that.
How long?
Speak with Galmar. He'll size you up and see. It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want?
I want to negotiate a truce until the Dragon Menace is dealt with.
I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course. And the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there.
Politics be damned. Alduin has returned.
Alduin? The world eater of song and legend? If that's true, well, it changes the situation, doesn't it? Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a threat. Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs. You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
He's going.
If by message
but I have also chose my side now in the war, though, too, eh? When the war resumes, I'm going to be on Ulfric's side.
Disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
Destruction.
Yeah. It's up here. Yeah. General Taliesin. Remember at the very beginning there, when they chopped off that guy's head and the first dragon showed up there, and that one guy was talked to Ulfric Stormcloak. We're gonna put you down. That's him here. Watch. Yeah. Plunged Skyrim into chaos. Now the Empire is going to put you down. Yeah.
Sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes forth
Nope.
like the fury of a
I have to convince him to go through this council. Yeah.
Staying safe, I hope.
Yeah, I have to convince him now. Could be, yeah.
The winking skeever's got warm beds and cold mead. You look like you could use both.
I remember you. You were at Helgen. Speak to Legate Ricka. I suspect we could use someone like you. I see. Then there's nothing further to discuss. If you change your mind, speak with the Legate. The Greybeards. What do those old hermits want with me?
They're convening a peace council of Asgard.
Why? There's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor.
Oh, speaker again. Yeah. Fuck thing. Just keeps kicking out. The first one. Yeah. There we go. We need a truce until the dragon menace is dealt with.
They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons. You may have a point. It's getting difficult to even move troops around without attracting a dragon attack. By all accounts, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as badly. Even Ulfric might see the sense of a truce under these conditions.
Oh.
Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do.
There we go.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't...
Yeah. One stripe with some brown on the crown. I'm level 33. Now that would make a cool painting. You know that? That'd make a cool painting right there. You just...
Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
You're not invited here. You're not welcome here.
We have as much right to be at this council as all of you. More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
Were you? Hubris of the Blades truly knows no bounds.
Delphine, we're not here to rehearse old grudges. The matter at hand is urgent. Alduin must be stopped. You wouldn't have called this council if you didn't agree. We know a great deal about the situation and the threat that Alduin poses to us all. You need us here if you want this council to succeed.
So, you've done it. Men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters.
Don't worry, I'll get them to agree. This was the only way to get
Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next bloodletting. They are not yet tired of war. Far from it. You know the ancient Nord word for war? Season unending. And so it has proved. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
He's all here, look at him. Get him all. Here's that Delphine. Yeah.
Why? Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard, the nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do.
Thalmor bitch. You're... What should I do? Should I tell him, you're right, Thalmor have no business here? Or, well, since I'm already aligned with Ulfric, I should back his position a little bit.
I'm glad we agree on this.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to resist.
Arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
Riften or Winterhold? I don't want to give up Riften to the Empire.
In exchange for Markarth, the source of most of Skyrim's silver. Hardly. Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake Honric, plus all the mead we can drink.
You asked my opinion. I gave it to you.
Fair enough. I was hoping you could put aside your loyalties for the greater good, but I see you're firmly in Ulfric's camp. Still, Winterhold would allow us to directly threaten the rebel supply lines out of Windhelm. Better than nothing, I suppose. But Ulfric will need to offer a lot more if he wants me to give up Markarth without a fight.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric. I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Damn Imperial arrogance.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for
This is
your
our
butchery.
homeland, Tullius. All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say? I should have known better than to expect you to give us a fair hearing. Once again, the Empire takes the blame for the crimes of others. You know I can't agree to these terms. The Emperor would repudiate this treaty, and I would be recalled.
Show us bones. Where will these demands end?
Let's hear it.
We want the Pale returned to Imperial control. The traitor Skull the Elder will be replaced with a more loyal candidate.
What next, Tullius? Shall I just hand over all of Skyrim?
I guess I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide, although I'm starting to doubt your fairness. So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
Trying to think what a Pale is.
I knew I could count on you. Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss
Pale,
and call it
it's a
Colombian
region.
brandy.
I can't remember
These
what
terms
part
are
though.
still not
I think it's
acceptable.
up by Winterhold, I think.
Let's hear it.
Never mind. I can see that these are the best terms we'll get from this council. So be it. The Empire at least puts the greater good above our own interests.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thangvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. Ulfric will allow Imperial troops to
I
enter
just betrayed that
Winterhold.
Jarl.
Courier will replace
In
Krolda
Markarth.
as Jarl.
I helped him out,
The Pale
became
will
a
be
thing
turned
for
over
him.
to the Empire.
Now I fucking
Rina Merilis
I
will
negotiated
assume
with
the
Markarth,
Jarlship in
goes to
Dawnstone.
Ulfric, and the whole political scene changes there.
You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. These terms blatantly favor the rebels. Everyone here knows that. But the Empire will accept them until the Dragon Menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Galmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this Truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Algrove, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
Ah, I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up.
Ulfric fucked right off, eh?
Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he may be. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon, after your victory over Aldrin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call. Ah, indeed. I'm no master of voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
You better be able to deliver, Dragonborn.
Get my men
I
ready.
sacrificed a lot.
There's one more thing. We know about Parthenax. Parthenax, the dragon that the Greybeards have been protecting for all these years. He needs to die. He deserves to die. And it falls to you to kill him. Until he's dead. Well, I'm sorry, but we would dishonor our oaths as blades if we continue to help you.
Oh, Parthenax.
Make your choice, Dragonborn. You're either with us or against us.
Holy fuck.
Here's the big picture. He helped Alduin enslave our ancestors. He may have betrayed Alduin in the end, but that makes him worse, not better. We can't afford to give Parthenax the opportunity to betray us in turn and return to his old master. If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards?
Don't make me hit you. Just don't make me hit you. Okay. Liberal cutback. Go make some. Okay. Go Parthenax. Following. Okay. I just got a new show. Hello, viewer.
Hi. My name's Villager. Hello.
Hello. Comment ça va? Comme ci, comme ça, with a crosscut saw. So I just negotiated a truce. I have to go and set a trap for a dragon, apparently.
The Greybeards have arranged a truce between the Stormcloaks and Imperials. How long can such a thing last?
Oh, truce is a truce. There's a truce going on. All over Skyrim. That's where the thieves guild is. Get up. We have to talk. Get up.
We're ready, Dragonborn. Just say the word. As I promised, my men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait on your word. My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
Huh. What a mouth little kid, eh? Other players of this game, I don't know what level they are when they got the year. I'm only level 33.
You do have a plan for luring a dragon here, yeah?
No, not really. Let's go there.
We're ready when you are. Let's do this. Summon this dragon of yours. You have a plan for luring.
Come on.
We're ready when you are.
I don't know how you talked the Jarl into this.
Go ahead and call this dragon of yours. We're ready.
Sorry. I've never done this before myself, so I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just checking stuff out here. Okay, watch out. Call Dragon.
Oh, Abin!
Go ahead and call this dragon of yours. We're ready.
Oh, gee! Oh, that looks wicked.
Steady. Steady now. Keep under cover until it's down.
I don't really know what I have to do here. To tell you the truth. He got quiet with that dog. I have to lure him in here.
My form is strong.
I don't think he'll come. Yeah, I may have to reload a pack. Yeah, that's what I think I'll do. Fine. No. I'll go back to here. I'll go back because I'm going to tell the dog to go. Because I need him to follow me in there and then get trapped. Yeah. No, I just tell him, stop following me, watch. And I really don't want to because I like this guy.
All right then. We'll get together later.
Ah. Eat it. Yep. There we go, I think now. So now.
We're ready, as I promised. My men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait on your word. My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
Hey, get out of here!
Try this again. Because that dog was keeping him occupied. He wasn't following me.
Go ahead and call this dragon of yours.
Yeah.
We're ready. Let's do this. We're ready when you are.
Oh, Abin!
Back here.
You do have a plan for luring a dragon here, yeah?
Hear that?
Oh, just left the torch there too, eh?
Steady. Steady now. Keep under cover until it's down.
Back up fast now. Done like dinner. Try this
You
again.
do have a plan for luring a dragon here, yeah?
Not really. Apparently, I got killed last time.
Oh, Abin!
Go ahead and call this dragon of yours. We're ready.
kinda... Yeah. Holy shit. Come on.
Steady now. Keep under cover until it's down.
I'm not sticking around to fight the dragon.
Claro, sí. Sí. Now I go talk to him.
You went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. In Sir Alduin, No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin.
I don't know if I'm strong enough to do this, because...
Renik Vaza, an apt phrase. Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course, Muni Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him. Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesure, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Mindoran pa ok midove navarantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is marshaled there. Zuulost ofan hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free? Serve you? No. Need id. If and when you defeat Alduin, I will reconsider. Croesus. There is one detail about Skuldafn I neglected to mention. Only this. You have the Thuum of Adova, but without the wings of one, you will never set foot in Skuldafn. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this.
I don't know if my character's strong enough to do this.
Indeed, Orin Britbro, I cannot leave here until you defeat Alduin, which you cannot do without my help.
Sir, you have no idea how long I have waited for such an opportunity. I would be most appreciative if you would permit me to perform some, tests on you, purely in the interests of the advancement of knowledge.
Be gone, mage. Do not test my promise to the Dovahkiin.
I assure you, you will not even notice me. Most of them are hardly painful at all to a large dragon such as yourself.
I can't believe that worked. Something to tell the grandkids, eh? You sure about that? You want to let that dragon loose after all the trouble to catch him in there? Your funeral. Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again.
Sure may.
Get ready to open the trap.
Back there.
This seems like a really bad idea to me.
Carry on, soldier. This is all part of the Dragon Lord's plan.
Was nu? Dini dein Ruthi Astval. Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can?
Maybe I should increase my levels first for a while. Ah.
Krezini, the freedom of the sky beckons. Yet I stay here, Nogal, as promised.
Okay. I'm going, go and do something else now for a while. You know what I mean? Increase my levels. So that's the broadcast for the